of them is Royal Orchids, which is up around 2% in today's trade. So if we could put up, or rather 4% in today's trade. The management or the president of the company, Keshav Baljee, joins us for an outlook. Hi, Mr. Baljee. Thanks for joining in. You've seen the EIH deal take place. Would you at any point look at divesting some stake if a good valuation came about?
Well, I think that everything has a price. But that said, we're very much in the investment mode for our company, and we expect to grow our company over the next several years. So at this point of time, there is no talk of a stake sale or a divestment. On the contrary, actually, the promoters have actually recently subscribed to warrants where we are increasing our stake in the company. Unlike in EIH's case, we actually own about 70% of the company, so we are not in risk of having anyone come into the company and take a large stake and worry us at this point of time.
But Mr. Baljee, the deal which took place between Reliance and EIH was at a heightened premium. So the investor interest is clearly there. 22% premium took place. Do you think this is an opportune moment to maybe go ahead and raise some money via the equity route? Because we understand that you plan to invest about 500 crores over the next 2 years. So some fundraising anytime soon?
Yeah, in fact, recently we had a board meeting where we announced an enabling resolution to raise about 150 crores of via either NCDs or equity. So it could be a combination of some structured instruments. So definitely be on the market to raise some money for the company's further expansion and development. At this point of time, obviously, we don't have a fix on the time frame, but the maximum quantum of funds that we're currently allowed to raise by the board is about 150 crores. So very much we're in the market for that. But yes, I mean, it's good news that certain deals like this happen, and they put the spotlight into the hospitality sector and also raise I guess the prices which will help us raise equity at a later stage at probably more favorable rates. But there isn't much dilution planned at this point of time because we don't really need it. At this point of time, we are more, we've got financial closure for all the projects that we're going to be developing and opening this year, which is about 700 keys. And for the projects that are coming up the year after that, we're very much looking at, achieving financial closure within the next month or so.
Mr. Baljee, we are also approaching the peak season, the October to December. It's the festive season, a vacation. Do you all plan to raise your room rents anytime soon?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, these rates are obviously a factor of negotiations that are currently ongoing between Royal Orchid and some of our key corporate clients. The rates are also a factor of the general demand and supply between what we call the free and independent travelers, or the FITs. So while we do negotiate the corporate rates, some of the other rates are not negotiated. However, this year we do plan to raise our rates almost across the board by at least 10 to 15%. Of course, like I said, it's going to be on a case-by-case basis, a hotel-to-hotel basis, as well as a client-to-client basis, and all of these are individually negotiated with the clients. So we'll know the results of these only when October comes around. But we're already expecting to raise our rates substantially in the next few months.
Right.
Also, I think we're going to be...
Keshav, if you can just quickly update us on what your current occupancies are going at then, and what your current ARRs would be.
Yeah, across the board, across our 14 hotels, we actually just launched a hotel this weekend. But excluding that, across 13 hotels, we have an ARR of about 4,300 rupees currently, and an occupancy of about 64–65%. So that is not changed significantly since the last time I came on this channel. But given that this is currently the off season, we expect it to significantly improve once October comes around.
Okay, many thanks for joining us. So that is Royal Orchid. We can expect an ARR hike of about 10 to 15% very soon. But the other stock